Fuck you. Fuck off. You can't hear me. You can now. Eat my nuts. I'm working on it. I promise. But welcome to the D&D thing that we do here, Your Move Live broadcast. Look at my new sign. I got a sign, everyone. Look at it. It's my Twitch name. My wonderful now fiance, because I'm engaged, and like there goes all of the female viewership. Okay. But I'm engaged now. We got engaged. Not on Christmas. I promise. That was not cliche. That was not cliche. We did not get engaged on Christmas, but we did get engaged. It's not. I'm engaged. So that's fun. But she got me that sign in the back. That is the Your Move Live sign. And I can make it do things. It was this one that I really liked. I turn the speed of it down. That's way too distracting. There we go. Okay. Oh, fuck. It's still doing it. Okay, we'll just turn it back on. Okay. Anyway, I'm gonna go pull the group in. It's a very small group today, so we're gonna get as much done as we can. We're also using a different theme for everything for today, just because I was lazy and I didn't want to get my computer set up. Also, the camera looks a little different. I know, I'm working on it. I'm trying to figure out how to get it to work so that it shows that and also shows me better, because it almost seems like the frame rate's off. Actually, it's not that bad. Whatever. Okay. I'm gonna go pull them in, and we're gonna get this started. I'm also gonna turn this down. Hi, Polar. How you doing? Hope you're doing well. I hope I did not misgender you. Nope. You good? Okay. Undeafening them and bringing them in. They can hear you now.
Okay, now is the time I scream into the mic, right?
I mean, it can be.
Oh,
He was lying. We're not actually in there yet. He was waiting for us to scream.
No, you are there.
Dungeon Master, we were wondering if
Mm-hmm.
if you were okay to do the recap.
Yeah, you could give one of us random inspiration for you doing a recap.
Not what I meant, but
No, I will give myself inspiration on one roll. For
that is if you remember. If you don't, we can definitely help you.
no, I
Hello,
remember.
Polar.
Wait, why is this here? Why am I there twice? Oh, mother of God! I didn't frame it right. Oh no!
Everyone spam bad streamer in chat.
Please, I need to get my act together. Deserved.
Dude, my new PC case is supposed to come tomorrow.
Ooh, it's supposed to come tomorrow.
I'm excited. Yeah, it's supposed to come tomorrow.
Wait, now why
I'm
is...
gonna build on a Friday.
Who did you buy it with? Is that like?
New egg.
Oh,
Oh wow.
I should have
Hi.
just driven to Micro Center and picked it up because I could have had it last week.
oh really? Wow.
Yeah.
Fucking
Yeah.
You get a cheaper
Micro Center
price.
is so good. No, it's the same price. I just had it on I just like ordered it without being like, maybe I shouldn't wait because it's been a literal week shipping.
Mm-hmm.
Why? We don't live in a week shipping fucking economy anymore.
True.
We decided that we were gonna ruin the environment to be able to have shit tomorrow.
True. Thanks, Jeff. Thanks, boss.
Yippee!
Boss
Anyway.
of boss.
Jeff is
What? What do you?
Jeff's
fucking
my
whine
boss,
about?
bro. What do you mean?
Well, he's the boss of your boss.
Nah, he's my boss, bro.
Well,
I mean, in some instances, yes.
Flute. Oh, that's why you're so loud.
Me?
No, I had fluted 150.
yeah, I'm not. It's not usual. You know, it's not the same computer, man.
True.
Yeah, normally you are pretty quiet.
That's true. All right, recap. You guys ready?
Sure.
Now that we have a
Yes.
small tight knit group, we can actually like get into something really quick. Crazy, I know.
I am going to derail everything now that you said that.
Let's go.
Oh yeah.
I'm
Oh
gonna
yeah. That
deafen you.
ship.
How do
We're
I
sinking ships today.
server mute? Server mute. All right.
We get to the town
I
and we
commit
just
So
fire.
many war
Wait,
crimes.
wait. Do we have a cannon? We got a cannon.
Yeah.
No? Yeah. We get to a town and we just start firing.
You have one cannon.
Yeah, we got a cannon.
Oh yeah, we do.
We got one cannon on a swivel mount.
A single cannon.
Mhm.
A single
But
cannon.
it's on a swivel mount, so it's fine. Anyway,
Swivel your mount.
last time on the Naturals, which was like last year, guys.
Literally.
Ha!
Literally,
Got him.
literally.
Slapper baby. It was like 2 to 3 weeks ago. It was 2 weeks. No, 3. It was 3 weeks ago because I had COVID.
Mhm.
I had the big vid. So last time on the Naturals, the group kind of decided what they were going to do, came together with a plan, and as they did, the general consensus was that they were going to keep an eye out for the Crimson Smile, the group of gnolls that was around the islands, looking for reports of them, looking to make sure that they weren't, right near them, and upon hearing of them, go after them. In the meantime, while they were on the ghost ship, they found maps, charts, and an astrolabe. All of these items pointed to one particular island in a cluster of unnamed islands. Some of you are familiar with this. Tempest, the captain, who was not here today, mentioned that
May
he
he rest in
knew.
peace.
No, he's coming back.
Oh, okay.
Mentioned
Fucking
that,
rip.
mentioned that he remembers that island. They had passed by it before, and it's just an island that is mostly rock walls with trees dotting the top. As the group kind of came to that consensus, you guys named your second ship the Magpie, correct?
Yes.
That sounds about right.
I believe that is correct. Colin will correct me if
Sounds
it's
right.
not. The Magpie decided to kind of branch off and do some pirating around, meet up with the rest of the pirate fleet, and help them attempt to find a new home. Because from last time,
Yeah, it's Magpie.
cool. From last time, you learned that the Empire had started moving in towards Seguridad, securing that port and making it more difficult for pirates to have any safe hold and activity after a direct attack against them. So we pick up now with the crew of the Corvid, alone once again, only picking up a couple of extra crew members from the original, or from Thaw's group that went off and joined the Magpie. You're now adrift at sea, heading off towards that island, following the maps and hoping for something to find. A few days pass as you're traveling across the waves. You get to know the crew members. You get to kind of talk about like what they've been up to. You get to figure out, who's fitting into what role better. And as you all kind of... Oh, thank you for the sub. I didn't realize that the alert box was so loud. Oh my god. Oh,
Get startled,
yeah.
I guess.
Thanks for the sub, but whew. Anyway, so as you're all just kind of getting to know each other, you're passing by different islands, kind of trying to stay away from major shipping lanes and where the Empire is going to be. And after a few days, you show up at the island with your charts in hand and your astrolabe ready
Oh, I thought you were gonna say something else in hand.
and cocks in hand. Maps and cocks in hand.
Dan, what's the weather?
Partly
What's the weather like right now?
partly cloudy.
Snowy.
No, partly cloudy. Not too bad in terms of conditions. No threat of rain for sure. Seems like a very clear day. Very beautiful overall. Just clouds are covering the sun.
Wait.
Nothing. Or wait, are we like we're getting close to the island, or are we there?
Or we're on it. Or
You
our
guys are
ship
like,
is-
your ship is in front of the island.
From afar, can I tell if there's anything magical about the air?
Spell magic.
How would you go about doing that?
I'd say look for inconsistencies in the sky is mostly what I would go off. If I see like a drastic weather change, or if I see
Okay,
something weather related.
sure. Give me a. This would have to be a nature check.
No problem.
Yeah, just like seeing
Really?
if there's something out of the ordinary.
Oh.
Kitty. There's so
You
many
wanted to do that.
animals.
14 nature check.
Okay. With a 14, I'll say that you see in the far distance darker clouds. But past that, nothing seems like out of the ordinary. Like those dark clouds aren't moving fast. The clouds ahead of you aren't really like anything different. Like the day started cloudy.
Okay.
So it's not like clouds are hanging over this
Yep.
island.
Mm-hmm.
Dan, I don't know if we've ever talked about this. Are the islands that we're in like a Caribbean analog? Like, is the weather like the Caribbean, or is it? Because I thought that the continent to the north of this is like a much more like temperate climate, right? So
Mhm.
like, are the islands temperate or are they tropical?
They are more Caribbean-esque. Yeah.
Okay.
So think when you guys were in Arist is very similar to Greece in its climate.
Okay. So more
Um,
Mediterranean.
More Mediterranean, but like if you were to like throw that like northern Mediterranean climate and almost like mix it with the Caribbean, like to the south.
Okay.
Okay.
And then if you go like
I like
real
funny
far
words,
south,
magic man.
if you go real far south, to the other continent, you run into a climate that's really similar to like New Zealand.
Okay.
Okay.
So this is the island that we were
Oh,
going to.
we're
This is,
echoing
like,
in
on,
you,
like-
flute.
What the fuck? How?
I don't know.
Is it still the case?
Maybe.
No,
Potentially.
maybe.
No.
Check. 1, 2. No, we're good.
That was really
The
strange.
island that we pulled up to, it's like the big tall cliff one, right? With
Mhm.
trees at the top of it?
Yeah.
Is there any like noticeable like way to get up higher, or is it pretty like stiff cliff face?
You could rock climb it, but that's about it. There's not like an easy way to get through it. So just to recap, everything that you guys got about this island is that it used to be an old like pirate haven. Like this is where people would go. This is like similar to that island or that the village that you guys stole the magpie from. This is kind of what this used to be. Like a hub for people to come and sell and buy and sell illicit goods. And then it eventually kind of fell into decay, and then the pirates moved in and started like, making it a safe spot.
Is it still used at all?
Not that you know of. There doesn't even seem to be a way to get a ship in there.
How loud can I possibly scream?
But just to recap, you guys do have charts that show this island, a map that shows like a layout of the town that used to be there, and you also have the astrolabe. Those are all three things that you showed up onto your ship with from the ghost ship.
Okay.
Well, to me, this seems quite simple. We can try to search for the town as if it were there. And if we can't find anything during the day, it would be worth giving a shot with the astrolabe at night. Because I think that's when that can be used, maybe.
Yeah, I think you can only use astrolabes at night, right?
I mean, you can look through an astrolabe at any time, but
No, your head explodes.
Said it.
Just, nuh-uh.
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 They're only useful at night. How about that?
I feel that's good enough.
Unless it's magical.
Did anyone check if it was magical?
I mean, touching it is what brought you out of the.
Yeah.
Okay, fair.
No one's really taken like any time to inspect it though.
I would,
Yeah.
but I can't.
You can try your... You can goddamn
Try your
try your
best.
best.
Do it.
D&D, that's how D&D works. Just roll in that 20.
Yeah, so like
I'll
we'll say
try.
that like you guys bring out like a table, to like the
Maybe this is a flashback.
aft castle.
Aft Castle, yeah.
It'd be the back.
Yeah.
Yeah.
To the aft castle. We won't even say it's a flashback really. Like this is like you guys like now that you're in front of the island with everything, you're kind of like mapping it out, looking at where you are. So this is actively happening. Go ahead and give me an investigation check.
What is my... God. 14.
Okay, you passed. That was pretty good.
Even with my -1 investigation. Let's go.
Yeah, well, so here's the thing. If Flute had tried to roll this, it wouldn't have worked as well, or like Colin.
Oh.
This is because you have seen these instruments before being on ships as long as you have.
Yes. Yeah.
So
You've been
looking
doing this for a hot minute.
looking at this, like astrolabes are star charts, right?
Mm-hmm.
So like following like a paper chart and a star chart, good way to just like navigate through the seas. Make sure that you're not going to hit any of those like tiny islands that are, pretty treacherous at night. This astrolabe seems useless because the only star that's on there is the sun.
What? What?
Huh.
The himbo in me just wants to be like, what if I look at the sun with the astrolabe?
I mean, that's a star.
Does Rice do that?
I don't know. Does Rise do that?
You know what? Fuck it. I want to see what happens.
That's how you play D&D. Fuck it.
I
So-
want to see what happens.
Astrolabes, it's not like a telescope. I can't remember what the name of that instrument is. Like that has like a viewfinder through it, and then it has like a triangle.
Oh yeah.
No, not a telescope. I'm not
I
that
would-
much of an idiot. Asshole.
I don't know how to. I don't know
What
what
you're
to call
talking
that
about.
telescope item.
No. But that's not an astrolabe. An astrolabe is literally
Sextant.
like sextant. Thank you. Haha, funny. An astrolabe is literally like a pocket watch almost, but it has star charts on it, and you have to like tune it, map it. So when you hold it up to the sun, you're blocking out the sun, and similar to an eclipse, a ring starts to glow around the astrolabe. And as
Okay.
it does, the little bit of sun that's poking through the clouds beams off of the astrolabe into the rock wall. And you see a trace of a line, almost beckoning the ship to follow.
Yeah, I think Sid was like below deck or whatever, like getting because he's a quartermaster, so he's like setting up all these new people with shit to do and stuff while like we're off adventuring and having fun. He like comes up from below deck and what the hell did you do?
I did something.
I'd like to think I was at the front of the ship, like really close, and I just see like a beam of light go like zoom next to my head, and I'm like,
I did something.
Yeah, like Tempest.
No,
Tempest and
I assume we're supposed to.
hanging out there.
I assume we're supposed to follow that line. I would think.
I say we follow it.
I say full speed ahead.
Full cock.
Well, it seems everyone else seems
So,
to be occupied by
everyone is in
this currently.
agreement.
So
Mm-hmm. So
Everyone is in agreement.
you begin following, like kind of going around the island, following to where it is. After a bit, you see that there is the outline of a door, just large enough for the Corvid to fit through comfortably. There is
Well,
nothing.
thank-
There is nothing like through.
I think I know what we gotta
it's
do,
literally
boys.
just a rock wall.
I think I know what we gotta do, boys.
I think we should knock first.
well, the person who's in charge of the steering wheel on this ship is probably gonna take us right into the rock wall here. So I don't know if we can say anything about it.
Well,
No. If you tell him not to, he won't.
This is a
if you
group
get me
effort.
close enough,
It's that adventurer sense. Like, I feel like we need to go head on, just right for it. See what happens.
My-
This is
My
Axel
main
saying it,
character
not-
senses. My
Yeah.
main character senses are tingling. Watch, this is like the Empire has set up like a Looney Tunes style esque like fucking Roadrunner thing
I
where
should
they
say-
just painted a tunnel onto a big rock.
So there's no tunnel there. There is no tunnel. It's literally like it's the glowing line outline
I mean,
of a door of like an archway.
yeah, they just painted it there.
Yeah,
so
painted the line there for you to go
What
right
if-
through.
really, it's
Okay, if
like
you
down
get
the
me-
way a bit, but this is just a decoy.
Yeah.
It's just a
if you
fake
get
wall.
me close enough, I can try to touch the wall, or we ram the ship into it. It is your call.
Well, how about we slowly approach so we don't split the ship in half? How about that?
That works.
All
We'll
hands and
agree.
sails.
I will get. Then do we have like a long spiky nose at the end of the ship, whatever that thing's called,
Mhm.
or is it
Mhm.
just wood? Okay, I'd like to get as far as I can without
Bowsprit?
dying,
Mm-hmm.
and just try to put my hand forward.
Okay. How fast is the
You know,
ship
the
moving?
ship dick. Yeah, do we
How
have a ship
fast?
dick?
How fast
do
are
we-
you
yeah.
are you guys bringing the ship in?
Very slow.
Probably at a careful speed.
0.5 nautic miles.
I couldn't put it into nautical miles, but like a
I
careful...
can't use nautical miles either.
Okay, so what is the stopping speed of a ship of
Oh,
this
God.
size?
Okay, so 0.5 nautic miles is what was it in miles? It's 0.57 miles. Wait, that's the same thing. 0.5 miles an hour. Very slow.
Mm. So like inching. Like it's like afternoon by the time you guys get here.
There's like a
I
couple
just
time
wait.
skips where it just like the screen like cuts across like Star Wars style. It's just like the ship is moved like a
like
little
2
tiny
inches,
bit.
maybe.
Mhm.
Hey, 2 inches is a
Maybe
lot,
not.
guys.
Maybe not that slow, but definitely like
Hey, 2 inches
slow
is
enough that
perfectly
if
average.
if it's an actual wall, you're not gonna like snap that like piece in half.
Yeah.
Flute, as you get close enough, you see that there is actually writing on this wall.
Oh, okay. Guys, wait, there's writing. There's writing.
I'm gonna send you what it says.
Oh, just me? Okay.
Well,
Yeah, okay.
what languages do you speak?
Common Draconic Halfling.
Okay. I'm gonna send it to you. You don't know how to speak it though.
You can Google translate it into another language and no, you can send it to me. You can also tell me what language it's written in. Or wait, no, I don't know. Would I know the language it's written in?
No.
Okay. Cool. So I don't know what it says.
I think is Swan saying that there's writing?
Oh,
Are
I'm
we-
certainly saying there is writing.
Are we stopping, or are we just?
Yes, we're stopping. Obviously, we're stopping.
It says
Okay,
like,
so I'll say at that point, everyone's like, okay, something's going on. So we'll go into general
Something's
because that's technically game chatter, but it's become general.
So true. Hi, cat.
Okay, so as you all approach, do any of you speak Celestial?
No.
Mm-mm.
that's a cursed ass language you chose, Dan.
The most
I am
canonically the
last
most
person who
cursed
knows
language.
Celestial.
I mean, it is a cursed language.
I am the last person who knows Celestial.
Well, wait. So is it in like like an Arabic script, or is it like
It's written in.
I'm using our word languages, obviously. Like
Like
is it written in like like Arabic script where it's like we know that it's in a different or is it like in a completely different script that like it's like us trying to read?
Think
you know,
about it
like an
like,
Asian language?
like Elvish in Lord of the Rings. Like how it's written.
Okay.
It's written.
Okay, you
differently.
can't read it. Yeah,
Yeah.
you can't
Yeah.
read it.
So like this is basically like the common, like simplified version of it. I'm pretty
Okay.
sure.
Would you say that Celestial is the opposite of Infernal?
So
And
here's
maybe shares an alphabet?
So here's something that I've actually been playing with and I like a lot. Infernal's a dialect of Celestial.
Okay, so I speak Infernal.
So I'm gonna say give
I
me.
also Infernal.
Okay. You guys can either choose to make these rolls separately or give one person advantage. I want you guys to roll an investigation check. Now you guys decide amongst
Okay.
yourselves which one you roll.
I have a
How-
+1.
who has the- My investigation is a -1.
Okay, so do you want
Give
do
you
you want me to
advantage.
roll too? Okay.
Give you advantage.
Okay. 17.
Damn. Okay.
Here's what I would have. I'm rolling it just to see what I would have gotten.
I rolled a 10 and a
20.
16 on the die.
I got an 8 on the die, so I would not have done well.
So for the simplified, and it's been a long time since I've taken Latin. So bear with me. Qui vexilium nostrum fugiunt, symbolum nostrum loci et intrant.
Located at entrance.
Sid, you're kind of like looking at it like, this is kind of similar to Infernal. It has similar word structure. Alphabet's kind of similar. I think it means either don't come back unless you have pickles, or those who fly our flag, speak our creed, and enter. It's really a toss-up between those two.
Shit, we gotta go get pickles.
Marcus?
Sid stares at it
Marcus.
for quite a while. Sid stares at it for a while and now, if it was me leaving this message here, I probably would have made it the pickles one that I'm thinking that it might be. But I think it also has something to do with creed and flag. So this was Pirate Haven, right? At one point, is that what we?
It certainly was Pirate Heaven at some point, apparently.
Okay, so I think somebody has to maybe recite the pirate code or creed, anyways, and put up a flag of the pirate flag. I think.
Are we better off asking Marcus to get some pickles?
No, I don't think it should be the pickles. That's the thing, right? Like I said, if it were me leaving it here, but I'm not privileged enough to be able to leave a big giant door like this. So.
Mhm.
If I was, it would
Not?
be about pickles, I think. Give me 1 second.
You pulling up the creed?
Yeah.
So we'll say that Aiden's like, "All right, quartermaster, I got the flag up." You just see him all the way at the top of the crow's nest, just waving his hand.
And Sid, obviously, because he knows this, like the back of his hand, because he has to.
Mhm.
Yep. He doesn't
Mhm.
have a paper that he pulls out of his jacket and is just kind of quietly looking down
you
a
know,
little bit.
like written on his hand, like
Your captain is your lord. If your
Captain.
lord ain't treating you right, it's time for a new one. Mutiny without cause, get your ship the list to be sank. Ye shall not fire on another ship flying the black flag unless they be a traitor or they be a commandeered vessel. See, rule 2, I think. If the goods be overflowing, you're to share them with your neighbor, and they be to do the same for ye. A captain's not to step foot on another captain's ship without their permission. Raiding any village under the league's... This is a long list to read in front of a door. Raiding any village under the league's protection is punishable by death. If a crewman's found stealing, they be forced to walk the plank. If a captured person is to ask for parley with the captain, they are not to be harmed until their meeting is done. To defy the creed is to defy the league. You're not a member if you break the rules too often.
And
Any
stop.
crime found to be...
Before you even start reading that 10th rule, the door opens. And by
Hey, it's a
that,
good thing we didn't ram right into this.
yeah, it
guy.
was a good thing we didn't ram into it.
the illusion drops.
Now, am I the only one that? Am I the only one that's wondering? That was really easy to open. I mean, except the whole celestial part, but
Well, I also didn't read the final rule too. I don't know why.
okay. Well, I'm just saying,
Or something
anyone who
said, it was, like, a
knows,
specific phrase.
like anyone who knows this, might have.
Unless
Then
you needed the
anyways.
astrolabe.
True.
Well,
Yeah, good point. I forgot about that part. Well, anyway, we should still be on our guard.
Yeah, absolutely. We should be on our guard. But I think this is a place of, at one point, friends, maybe, maybe kin, maybe not kith. I'm not sure.
As
Hopefully,
you
they're friends.
bring the ship
Full steam
forward,
ahead. Drop all the sails.
Aye, aye.
All of them.
you ram right into a rock wall. And you the ship
And
sinks.
sinks, and we're dead again. Good job.
And then a face appears on the rock wall that just says, "It's an illusion, you idiot."
Ah, dumbass. Get good, fuckboy. So you pull forward, and as you do, you see that this was a very large archway that cut right through the mountain. And going forward, there is water on level with the ocean that you can very nicely sail down. At one point, some of the crew just kind of gets out oars and just helps move it along as the wind isn't super strong in this particular area. And as you go through, you're welcomed with this almost volcano-like opening where there's rock wall around you and then a path leading up. Large path, very, very large. Probably about 800 feet wide. And as it kind of tapers, you see that there is a town nestled right at the top of this little hill. Near the bottom of that slope, at its widest, you see that there are docks. Some ships have decayed and have taken on water and are full tipped off to the side, you see that there are little fishing boats that are just kind of up on the docks, nice and safe. Time has eroded this place, though. As you pull into the docks and hop off the ship, you kind of take everything in. It's quiet. There's the sound of nature coming from the trees that are just above you, that encircle the cavern. Or not cavern, but encircle the basin, I suppose. It's the best way to call it. But everything else is serene, calm.
Weird. Would I be able, if I do like, some kind of investigation or like some kind of check, would I be able to kind of have an idea of how long some of these things have been like left alone, abandoned?
Sure. Give me a trying to decide if it would be investigation or history. You know what? You're trying to see. Are you trying to see the age of the ship or the age of the decay?
Both. I'll just answer
Which
for
one?
you.
What?
I said I'll just answer for you both.
Yeah, I mean, I could try for both.
That doesn't help me.
Oh, yeah, no, I'm sorry.
God damn it, Colin.
Oh, we
Stop
could do
stress.
like the age of the boat, like some of the ships first.
Okay, history
Try
check.
that. Where is 14 again.
Okay. Some of the worse off ones, you can see, like, as you're kind of checking to, like, get the age of the ship, there's only, like, 3 ships that are sunk in this area. Some of them have taken on damage prior to this. That may have been the cause of their sinking. But for the most part, you see that, like, the oldest ship is maybe 60 years old.
Damn.
Weird. How long has this place technically been, like, not unheard of?
Not on the maps.
Yeah, like, not on
Well,
the
I
map.
guess the answer to that question is in how you asked it, because it's not heard of, right? So we don't know how
Yeah,
long
it's
it's
like-
been abandoned, completely undiscovered. When did Ghostmane die?
Ghostmane died, so it's year 799 right now. Ghostmane died 783,
Recently. Damn.
so 15 years ago, right? No, 14.
Hmm,
Is that how math works?
Maybe.
sure. So,
How long's the path to go up to the town?
Maybe 100 feet.
Okay, it's not too long. It's just really wide.
It seems like they almost like built this on, like, this was naturally occurring.
Mm-hmm. Well-
now this is
60
do you
years
think
ago.
when Ghostmane passed, there might have been some sort of magic cloaking this sort of place that was lost with Ghostmane?
Well, there's a thing that's been the thing that's troubling me is that if ships decayed in the port, that means that the people were in the town and just abandoned their ships.
Mhm.
You know, that's a good thing. I did not even think about that at all.
So I'm wondering if maybe the cause of the disappearance of the town is not natural. Like they got attacked or they something.
Mm,
Well, I think to get the answers to those questions, we should probably go to the town. But
Look
As long
around.
as
I
we're-
think that's the
Like,
only way.
as
yeah.
long as some of our crew stays on the ship, so Aiden and the other bunch, we should be okay.
It'd probably also be good to check some of the, not only the town, but if there's anything on the docks that we can find.
Could be worth it.
Well, I suppose we should venture forth then.
Absolutely right.
Okay. So the rest of the crew kind of sticks around on the docks, just kind of hanging out. They're looking around, checking stuff out. The rest of you head off towards the town. The town itself seems to be, and it sucks that we don't have our like archaeologist boy here. He just has to go and have a son. Fucking nerd.
Yeah, SMH. Nerd.
Mm-hmm. Proof that Tim has fucked. So, as you're looking around, you see that the design of this town is much older than some of the oldest ships. Maybe about 400 years old. So, very much like in line with the era pre-Estergine.
Wait, I missed some info. Are all the ships around the same age? Or are they like really
So,
split off?
There were only 3 ships, the oldest one being about 60 years old. I'd say the youngest probably being about 30.
Okay. Because if
So
it was like
still relatively like old, like
Mhm.
there isn't some one of them that's from like 5 years ago. It's still got
Mhm.
like a 30-something year gap.
yeah.
It should be known that pirates will typically acquire vessels that are
Arr.
very much like out of date. It's just like ships that they can get quick.
Yeah.
Yeah.
No, it's just to see if like the ships, like one ship arrived and there was already a ship dead, and then they died, and then another ship arrived, and like
No, it
I
seems
don't
like
think
it's
we can
all
find- I
all
don't think we can figure it out.
all happened at the same time,
relatively at least.
more or
yeah.
less. Yeah.
Well, once before we really proceed, I think that we should probably have at least a conversation of should we claim this space if it's not haunted.
I think we should. Now they're looking for a haven for pirates, and we need what, a big bounty or something?
We do
A
technically have that already
Grand
with
treasure.
the ally, right?
I mean, what is a greater treasure than bringing
We
one
do.
of Ghostmane's secrets?
Oh, we need to.
Mm-hmm. And we're also
A
finding a
whole
place
lot.
for all the pirates to. If the empire doesn't know of this place, which is easy to assume from it being not on the maps, could be a great place for us to be. Everyone's gone.
I'm here. No, they've like left in character. Like they walked into the town as you were like looking around pondering.
I mean, if,
No, but yeah, I think we should claim this place. If
I
it's
can't wait to
safe,
meet the hermit who lives here.
Yeah.
Names the whole town.
like a fucking weirdo that's just living. I've been alone here for 50 years.
Do you play Uno?
I don't have
I really
Uno.
like Uno.
I don't have Uno.
It's
Everyone
Do you
has
play
Uno,
Doso?
dumbass.
It came for free on your Xbox. I have the first Xbox that was ever. You have Uno.
Drop.
So, you all continue into the town, going past the gates that are open.
Cool.
Is there any kind of writing on like the gates or anything? Like, is there any writing around?
Give me a perception check. Low DC.
Arriving at
I dropped
Town Pirates.
it. 20. Or wait, was it insight or perception?
Perception.
Oh, no, either way, it doesn't matter. 20.
Okay. As you just kind of take a peek around, you see that behind the doors, which open like that.
Outwards?
So like this is where you guys are coming from. This is where the town is.
Mm-hmm.
So they would close like that.
Okay, so they open outwards here.
Yeah, they open outwards.
Kind of peeking around, you see on the other side of the door. And it just says Haven.
Cool.
That's it.
Real helpful.
This is Haven, guys.
As you
Found
walk into the
Haven
town,
everywhere.
you kind of look at the map that you have. Comparing notes. The forest has started to grow over this place a decent amount. Started to kind of reclaim bits and pieces. Vines are draping from shop windows and shop the little overhang.
Terraces?
Would it be
No.
a terrace?
Balcony?
Yeah, thank you.
Like a
Shop
little
windows and
deck.
balconies.
Yeah.
There are small forest critters just kind of milling about. The wind kind of blows through the town gently for being at, the higher altitude that you're at now, going up the hill. It's not much bigger, but as you kind of like enter the town, though, you can see that there are different elevations to it. It's relatively small overall. There's like a tiny shopping district right at the entrance with a tavern. Next, you see like a housing area that's like up a hill a bit more, and then at the very top, which you guys couldn't see from the outside, you see a large tower, completely open on the top, but seemingly accessible to stand on top of.
They say eventually we go check that tower out. Eventually.
Shall we go there
Hmm.
first? Have a better look at the town.
Why not? We can check it out, and I suppose from up there we could also survey all of those sorts of things.
Surroundings,
Yeah.
dead people.
So as you're walking by
Difference.
the different shops, you see like a potion shop, weapon shop, blacksmith. You see general provisions. You see a butcher shop. You see a stationery store. Seemed like this was like a fully functioning like economy.
Now, I know we shouldn't steal from pirates, but if we do make this place like a house for everyone, I don't know if we should maybe like get rid of those eventually or take those away or anyway.
Do any of the buildings look like, I know they're a lot like very grown over, but do any of the buildings look like they had some kind of like altercation type damage? Like, some fight broke out or
A big pile of bones.
explosions, fires, like something that isn't just like nature growing over, like some kind of a, like idea of like what might have happened. So any sign of like glass being broken by stuff getting thrown in, things like that.
As you walk by the tavern, which you see the name of, it being the Eyes Patch.
Love that name.
You see that there's like some broken bottles on the outside. The doors, like the saloon doors almost, one of them's just kind of hanging off of the hinge, and it just seems like slightly derelict.
This is real weird.
Hmm.
No fire damage, no nothing.
Hmm.
I'm not the only one that's like only slightly suspicious, right?
Yeah.
Maybe they all disappeared together, all at the same time.
When have you heard about
Yes.
something like that happening?
They just vanished. Well, we've vanished before.
Yeah, but that's-
Hmm. There's got to be some sort of reason they vanish, though. You don't just vanish for no reason.
I mean, that's true. When we vanish, we get taken to another place.
Elsewhere.
But yeah,
I can't
Oh, remember, we don't vanish either. We don't vanish when that happens.
No?
We stay in the same spot. Well, our bodies
we
do
just pass through?
physically.
oh,
My working theory, it's the same kind of thing as the flashbacks that we talk about not being over a certain amount of time and that sort of thing. my theory is that those are definitely related, and we're getting them from the same place.
Mm-hmm. Perhaps. Well, you know, we have
I
a
don't know
lot
what
of
flashback
friends.
y'all are talking about. I've only had like one. Had like
I-
one.
Remember, every time someone has boasted about not having a flashback, they end up having a flashback.
He's a
weird.
himbo. Leave him alone.
For the first time, it doesn't happen.
Yippee! I'm gonna eat my
So,
words later, but that's fine.
Yeah.
so that tower.
Let's go check the wizard tower.
I
I know
love
it's
it.
not a wizard
Let's
tower.
go.
So as you kind of go up through the residential area, you see that it's pretty simple housing. Kind of seems like it's built kind of like a city neighborhood. So alleyways leading to the different buildings that are deeper in, away from the main road. And as you reach what you assumed was a tower, you now see it's connected to a much larger home, a very large home. This building is mansion-sized. There are 3 stories to it, and as you just kind of peek around the outside of the tower aspect, you can see that it's looking out over the ocean, but looking further down, you see that there are some areas that have been made way for farming, for agriculture, to self-sustain this. Littered throughout this area are the charred bodies of cows, sheep, livestock, humans, elves, dwarves. Something burned through this part of town, destroying it.
I knew there was something going on. I knew they didn't just up and disappear. Was no way.
Thank God they didn't all just up and disappear. That's a lot more scary than everybody's burned to death in a big pile.
At least we know what
It's not
happened
that they're
to
in a
some
pile;
of them.
they're scattered throughout the fields, as
At
if they
least
were.
we know what happened to them. At least we have an explanation as to what
Would I
happened to
say,
them.
Well,
like,
it's
would
hard
you see?
from here. Well, from here you can't really see what's going on specifically. You can tell that from the tower you may be able to get a better vantage point.
Yeah, I'm
is the field burnt too, or is it just the bodies?
The field is scorched. Like the field itself has been scarred. Remember, this is at the latest 30 years old.
Before we go up there,
I say we go
if
higher.
if it's a pattern that either spells out something or is a glyph, possibly a magical glyph of some kind, you all owe me a barrel of rum.
I don't know about a
nothing about
barrel,
magic, though.
but
Yeah, maybe not a barrel, but
well,
I don't think we
maybe
can
the
go
whole.
back. I don't think we can go back and get more of that rum anyway.
We'll get you a barrel from the whole crew.
It sounds good. To me.
Maybe 2
Not
or
my
3.
barrel. Not my barrel. I know what kind of monkey's paw you operate on, Swan.
No. This but lies.
So you guys are
Anyways,
heading in.
let's go up. Yeah.
Up the
Okay.
tower.
So you head into the mansion in order to reach the tower.
Oh, okay.
Going into the mansion, you see that it is worn down. Windows are broken. The
Any
fact that there
names?
are windows is huge. No names that you can see on the outside. Or
No
anything
writing
like
either.
Yeah.
no writing.
Mm.
As you all make your way up, into like the, it's on this so that you can see like the second floor is kind of the area connected to the tower. This whole mansion is made of wood, very beautiful dark mahogany. The entranceway, it's fancy but not opulent. There's suits of armor that kind of flank the 2 staircases leading to the 2nd floor. There's the main hall that has a set of double doors, beautifully carved double doors leading forward as the 2 steps lead upwards. You can see that the entirety of this place seems to have been built by someone who had the speculation of what opulence was meant to be. So tapestries that are now covered in dust and
No
bits of
paintings.
ash, actually, are around. Paintings in a few spots here and there, but again, it doesn't seem like this was like designed by anyone who had an eye for this or who knew what they were doing with this. It seemed like it was almost someone who just did this as just a thing to do.
Mhm. No portrait, no nothing.
No portraits, no
Mm.
landscape paintings for the most part. One of a ship. No name on the ship though.
Okay.
Weird.
Yeah. This is gonna be some fucking sacrifice thing or something, isn't it?
I
It
hope
really
not.
feels like it.
All I know is that maybe we should not claim this land for.
Well, I'm more intrigued into what burned everyone.
I mean, it also could have been a cult, right?
I am wondering
Which one
either
is worse, being haunted or cults?
if the people got killed and then, like, did the people get killed and then burned? Did the people burn themselves? Or did they get incinerated by something else on the spot?
As you make
I
your
don't
way
know
up
if
to
we
the
can know
doors
that.
to the tower,
I do not wish to think about that right
Tower.
you make your way up. Very simple design, just a spiral staircase leading up. As you reach the top, there is a door, which you open. From the bottom, you couldn't tell that there was a small overhead covering to this. That kind of just like looks out to the ocean, the same direction as the field. On a small table, you see that there's a pitcher with a chalice and a book. The only book that you've seen in this whole place. There's an
Oh my
inkwell
God.
and a quill that is all but disintegrated into the ink itself.
Who's gonna touch it?
Through time and weather, it is disintegrated. As you kind of peek out over into the field and look at the destruction, can I get investigation checks from everyone? I'll say investigation if you're trying to find the source of it, perception if you're trying to see the scope of it.
I'll do the perception. I
Yeah, I'll
have
do it.
nothing in investigation.
Who has a decent investigation?
I only
Tim.
have a +2. Tim has a good
You have the
investi-
highest. My investigation's
Yeah.
-1.
I'm a
Okay.
+1 on investigation. I'm a
I'll roll.
+8 on perception, though.
I'll roll
I'm +3 in
investigation.
perception.
I'm investigating. Well,
So
that's nice. 16.
perception, investigation.
7.
16.
So the scope of
216.
this seems to have an epicenter.
Okay.
Came from one specific spot. And as you're all kind of like looking out across it, it's nowhere near the tower. It's far off into one of the far fields. You guys who did perception kind of point that out. And then, Flute, I'm sorry, what did you get on your investigation?
Same roll, 16.
Okay. You see that there is one particular spot within the central blast zone that is bare, as though no scorch had touched it.
Okay.
Round 0, maybe?
No, because it's around the blast zone.
Oh.
Almost as though that is the exact center.
Great.
Okay. So like in the middle.
And I'll say that it's
Okay.
like 5 by 5. It's like not a big.
Ground
big set.
0.
section. of
Okay.
it.
So like a nova that went, perhaps incinerating everything on its path. That's cool.
Mhm.
It's called a nuke then.
Nuke
No,
would
there's
also
there's a guy
I have
in
Yeah.
the
question.
center of the there's a guy in the center of the circle, charred body holding up a gauntlet. And now
Yeah,
we're
like-
gonna play Fandelver.
Is the
Anything.
book on the table? Is that like? Are you able to open it up and read it? Is there anything legible in that?
You touch it, it fucking dusts.
I'm
No,
expecting
you open it.
but like I'm gonna try anyway.
60 years, not too bad.
You open it. Nothing happens to you. To the book. You see that it has been titled, handwritten, and is only 5 pages long.
Damn, they
This is
were
a full book,
Damn.
but they
They
only
were
wrote
lazy.
5 pages.
God
And-
damn.
The title is The Last Accounts of Captain Ghostmane in Haven.
damn.
Let's fucking go. Let's. Nice.
Well, we don't know who's written by, right? No. Is it
As you flip
like
the
who's
page
it by?
and you start
Yeah.
kind
It's gonna be an accounting of war crimes that Ghostmane did because Ghostmane was a terrible person.
as you start going through it, you see a lot of first person perspective.
Okay, cool. Cool.
Ghostmane was ashamed of all the stuff that they did. So
The last
Ghostmane
thing
is
that you
wanted in
see,
every country for war crimes.
I'll send you guys everything that's written in here because
Thank
we'll
you.
probably say that there's not going to be time for you guys to read it now, but I'll send it to you like before next session for sure. I just want to refine a couple things because I'm reading it over now and I'm like, I'm not happy with that.
Cool.
As you're kind of looking it over though, you see the final entry, the final page, final paragraph. It reads, "As I look out over the beautiful fields and the beautiful ocean, I can tell that this will be the last time that I see this place. May the gods look over the people here, and may I see it in my dreams."
Answer.
Dude, was Ghostmane Jim Jones?
Wasn't asking for forgiveness, just looking over the people who are here. They didn't drink
All
the
right.
Flavor Aid. There's
Yeah.
no Flavor Aid powder that you've seen anywhere.
Okay. There's not big barrels of red, like bright red liquid everywhere.
Nope.
Okay. No dead senators.
No,
Okay.
not yet.
So
For legal reasons, that's a joke. For legal reasons, that's a joke.
So we should probably keep this book.
Oh, absolutely. This is
should
one of
absolutely
our
keep this book.
treasures.
Oh.
Now, here's the good question. We still don't know what the hell happened. We should probably investigate that epicenter over there, though.
hey,
Yeah.
no glyphs in the bodies.
All right, I guess you don't know me a barrel of rum.
All right.
It's
Hold on, we
not
don't know that
perfect.
yet. There might be one.
Yeah,
Um,
let's look at
If
the
we get
epicenter.
closer, there might be.
So, taking everything into consideration, the house, the place that you are, you can tell that this was probably decorated by Ghostmane, who would have no sense of interior decoration because she was a pirate. Spent a lot of her time on the sea.
Doesn't mean anything.
Did her best.
You can be a pirate and stylish.
I mean, you guys have your own. Your Captain Dad is great.
Or is that's what we're
True.
bringing to the hobby? Is style? Is the
Actually,
Corvette is the
Must be
first.
stylish.
I want
Yeah,
to
the
make sure of
pirates could invent
something.
stylish.
What's up?
Is there any clothes left?
Yeah.
Did
If you,
Ghostmane
if you like,
leave
if you
all
like,
her
look
stuff?
around, before you leave, real quick, you just kind of like take a quick peek in the main bedroom. There's
Yeah.
like some clothes left, but it's mostly just like non-practical stuff.
Okay, could I be able to tell if she like it's a she, right?
Yeah, Gosmine is she.
Would I be able to tell if she just like left in a hurry, or left with her stuff, or left with nothing, or
You don't see any like trunks or anything like that. Anything that would be used to pack up stuff.
okay, so she would have like
You may be able to
Would've-
assume. It doesn't seem like anything was like left in a rush, necessarily.
so she probably didn't leave with stuff. Probably left with nothing. Right? Wrong? Who knows?
Yeah.
Is there a big stylish hat?
Is there a big stylish hat?
No, there is not.
Damn.
Fuck shit. All right, I'm gonna burn it down.
It's wood.
This is a stylish
There's
hat.
nothing of worth here. Set the whole town on fire.
A home for you guys, maybe, but okay.
We need a clean slate. We gotta start over.
Yeah, we need to also clean the mansion. It's dusty as hell.
True. So, as you
what
guys,
better to clean ash with than ash?
as you guys head out towards that epicenter, you begin to pass by the bodies. You see that everything seems to have been like pushed away from this epicenter. The bodies fall in a way as though they had been flung away from this one spot. You see that what little has been reclaimed by the forest, the rest has just been scarred, burned, and destroyed. There is nothing left of fertile ground, nothing left of anything that could be salvaged as farming. And as you reach the epicenter, you see it's almost a perfect circle. In the midst of it, there is nothing but a small golden amulet carved in the shape of a dragon with eyes made of ruby.
Go cast detect magic on this shit.
Yeah.
I don't have it though.
Oh,
And
well,
I think have any kind of detect magic.
okay, I have heat metal, guys. Think about it.
No.
think about it. Let's just trigger this again.
Wait, so
We're in
so
the epicenter.
Atlas
The
is going to
golden
pop out of his
amulet.
amulet, out of
Nah,
his
nah.
ring. Cast detect
I don't
magic.
know.
Yeah, his
Thank
magic
you.
invocation, and then pops back into the ring.
Thank
That's
you.
magic invocation. Cool. Okay, it's probably like fucking
Or evocation, not invoke.
evocation.
Sid
Evocation.
bends down and puts his hand very close to it.
There is
Does it
warmth
feel
coming
like-
off of it.
Okay. Like magic items, right? Like they have like a static electricity kind of feeling. Is that
Yeah,
that
like
true
a-
in your world?
Like an aura to them. Like,
Okay.
Would any of us
have
be
you ever,
able to,
like-
recognize it? Has any of us seen it before? Or would know what
No.
it is?
no, none of you have ever seen this before. Have you ever put your hand near something that has like high static electricity and like it's tingling your fingers? That's kind of like what a magic item will do to your body. So it is still giving off magic.
I think Sid is intrigued enough. Pick it up.
As you grab it, what languages do you speak?
I speak
Oh boy.
Halfling, Minotaur, Infernal, and the natural language.
Common.
No, that's separate from common. Natural language is like I can communicate with beasts and monsters.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah, but not like actually like I can
Not
can
druidic.
communicate simple ideas to them. Not druidic. No, because there's monstrosities too.
Mm-hmm. Okay. You hear something in a language. Give me an intelligence saving throw.
Plus 1, 11.
Okay.
Oh boy.
It's draconic, and you immediately drop the amulet.
I like forcibly drop the amulet.
Mhm.
You speak Draconic, right, Swan?
I don't know what would make you think that I would speak any draconic language.
I think I have heard you speak Draconic before at some
I
point.
would never. Okay, well, d'accord, je vais prendre l'amulette. I take the amulet.
Pick it up, see what it says to you.
Okay. I'm DMing you what it says. Flute.
Cool.
It says
It's in
get
my
fucked,
head.
loser.
It's in my head. It's in my head. It's in my head.
Get fucked, loser. Here's a fireball.
Oh.
Well, it's slightly off.
Fuck.
Uh-oh.
Okay. That's what it says to me.
Mhm.
I think very hard. And I say, go ahead.
Okay.
Of course, in my head.
As you say that in Draconic,
In-
I'm assuming.
Yeah. I'm only
The
Draconic is going through.
amulet stops being held in your hand and is now floating in between your two hands as you're kind of like cradling it like this. It floats here.
Oh.
Sid hides behind Rice.
The rest of you,
I didn't do it, I swear to God.
you
Why
see
me?
the left eye of the amulet spark with flame, and you see almost a flame spark from Swan's left eye.
He's Sans now.
That's his
Sorry.
right eye. That's the right eye.
God.
Megalovania starts intensively.
Is it the... Oh, fuck, it's his left
I
eye.
don't know.
God damn it. Alright, it's your right eye. It's the right eye.
All right.
I'm not looking to copy that shit. So, the right eye ignites.
Okay.
You get another message in your head.
Yeah. If you want to, yeah.
I'm concerned. I'm worried.
I.
Ow, wow.
Oh.
Lady is hiding behind Sid.
Who's hiding behind her
hiding
eyes?
eyes.
Rice first splits like this, like, what? Why me?
You're a good barrier, you know that, right?
Dan, is
How
it
I
better
feel
if
about
I
that statement.
is it better if I answer here, or do I? Is it is it better when I speak out loud? For
You
the
speaking
amulet,
out loud,
yeah.
they hear.
Yeah. So it's better if.
Yeah, and we'll just say that you're simplifying Draconic for the viewers, so you don't have to speak in French.
Good. Perfect. Yeah.
Is French.
What you're about to hear has been translated from Draconic.
Before I keep
Fresh
going, I want to
English.
look at. Before I keep going, I want to look at my two friends and be like, can I? Am I like in a trance, or can I still like? Am I still aware?
You're aware of what's going on. You can look
Okay.
around. Like, they just see that like this is directly speaking to you.
Mm-hmm.
We're
Well-
aware some weird shit's happening, but we're like, what did you do?
Guys, would you say we're only trying to profit for ourselves, or would you say we're pretty charitable people?
What does the amulet want to hear?
Okay, well, I am not talking to you guys anymore. That's it.
Wait, what's going on? What are you?
So, how am I gonna put this in I don't know how to say what I'm gonna say. Like,
The
Hello?
benefit of all pirate kind, if that's what it wants to hear.
I mean, sometimes more than pirate kind, considering what we did with the medicine once.
If not, I'm a dirty boy who wants everything for
Well,
myself.
let's make this. Let's make all of this very simple. We aren't looking for powers for ourselves. We seek to help others for as long as they follow our rules and aren't the Empire, trying to rule the entire world with an iron fist.
Sid holds up the thumbs up.
Unlike them, we try to do good. By doing wrong, but we try to do good.
Morally gray, perhaps.
I would say it's a morally gray area. I'd say pirating is morally gray.
I would say that you couldn't put your moral alignments on a 9-segment chart.
You know,
It's more complicated than that.
Another message has been sent.
would you like this? Do you have an English version? Because it's well translated, but maybe I'll understand better in English. Thank you. Okay.
It's probably a little too like literally translated.
Yeah, it's just by the crossword, like,
Yeah.
do not cross.
Mm-hmm.
Does he mean like? Do you mean it by go against, or do you mean it by just like seeing them?
Context, go against.
Go against context. Good, thanks.
Mm-hmm.
Cool. Well, for myself, I think I can adhere. I think I can follow those rules. As long as this doesn't apply to. I mean, I'll try to, of course, make it so my crew doesn't go against either, but I should be able to follow those rules.
Can we hear this? Do we understand what he's
Oh yeah,
saying?
you do. Oh yeah,
You hear it in Draconic.
Or no. Yeah, you hear in
Right,
Draconic.
so we don't know what he's saying specifically. We just hear him talking.
Yeah.
I kind of like lean over, Raz leans over his shoulder and goes to say, like, "Do you know what he's saying?"
Too bad. Learn languages.
Not at all.
Is it gonna explode?
Actually,
really hope not.
especially that second one you're talking about. I think that's probably the one we're gonna follow the most.
Is that thing gonna go off again?
You guys are okay. You guys are okay. Nothing will happen.
Are you sure?
All right. Well, guys, I'm now speaking in common. All right, guys. So, do you guys want to blow up?
No.
No, we don't.
All right.
want-
So,
pretend
so
like you don't know
chromatic
nobody.
dragons. You guys know? You guys have heard of the famous the chromatic dragons?
I know what a dragon is. Yeah.
Yeah. Okay. So those we killed those. Okay. I want to hear an okay back.
Okay, we kill chromatic dragons.
Good. Good. Okay. We would you guys say we face?
Colin knows.
You know what?
Does Sid know the difference between a metallic and a chromatic?
No, absolutely not.
Cool.
He's just parroting. He's just
I
parroting
don't know.
what
I don't
Swan
think
said.
Raz knows anything about dragons.
I'll have to read
That's
about
what
it
a
too.
dragon
But
is.
like, I'm not quite sure what it is yet, but I can understand that there's dragons that I need to fight next. And I mean, I can guess with the context that it's linked to that god. Anyway, next to that, would you guys say we're fighting against tyranny, being pirates against the empire? and-
Yeah.
Absolutely, we are fighting
Yeah,
against
Yeah,
tyranny.
absolutely.
So we need to
Yeah.
keep that going. Perfect. And then
I
finally,
wasn't planning on stopping anytime soon.
finally, we just need to. We don't fuck with Behemoth, the dragon king lord deity.
Who?
What would say his title? What would say Behemoth's title is?
The Lord of
King
Order.
Lords.
Yeah. King of the metallic dragons.
Yeah.
God.
Sounds good to me. We don't screw with them.
I don't know if Raz knows who that is.
Dragon Jesus.
All right. Well, as long as we follow those 3 simple rules, we shouldn't blow up. Does that sound fair?
What did you
Lovely.
do?
I'm so
What did
confused.
you
Why did
do?
all these people explode if that's all I had to say?
Oh well, the someone didn't really follow those rules.
I see.
Yeah, that's why it blew
Spawn,
up.
what did you just agree to do? What
Well,
what
I
did you
saved
do?
their life. We weren't going to blow up.
You know what? I can accept that. Thank you for saving our lives.
Thank you.
Next time, Wimby, we don't touch crazy
Yeah,
amulets.
maybe next time we don't touch weird things that we find on the
Well,
ground.
well, how was I supposed to know that it spoke dragon language, huh?
Well, good point. And I'll also say in Draconic that I will gladly do so and keep on with
Keep on keeping
their
on.
wish. I'll keep on with their wish.
As you say that, Flute, you can go ahead and finally level up. As you see that the amulet disappears from Swan's hands and is now wrapped around his neck, hanging loosely.
Oh boy, that's terrifying. So, oh,
okay,
can let's clarify. Is there a dragon in the amulet?
I
I
have so many
believe.
questions.
Wait, can I hold up? I don't want to. I want to. Can I? They didn't. It's not a rule to not like they didn't put. I can't speak.
Yeah, he said to be open. Talk to your group.
Okay, cool. Yeah. There was. I believe there was some sort of dragon in the amulet.
So you have a
Interesting.
dragon stuck in a necklace around your neck. That
Yeah.
could go off at any time.
No, it won't. Well, as long as we don't break any of the rules. And yeah, we shouldn't be self-righteous. We shouldn't only worry. We need to worry about. We need to not be assholes, selfish assholes. You guys have heard of those?
Okay, I will try not to be a selfish asshole.
Well,
We need to tell some of the others not to be selfish assholes then.
I think it's mostly me, but you guys should also just be careful. Like if I do it,
Okay.
it's really bad. If you guys do it, it's bad, but don't do it,
Okay,
I have many questions still. This is fine.
How should I put?
well,
So we have to. One of the things is that we have to kill dragons.
Well, yeah. So if we either, I'm not sure if it's seeking, like if we should seek them or if we should simply fight them when we find them. But if we do find any of those dragons, of the chromatic kind, we should definitely fight them.
fair enough. Dragons have treasure.
Treasure can be given to the other pirates. We can.
Sure,
Everyone will get
yeah.
rich.
Not mess with again.
Oh, it's Behemoth, but he's so apparently there's like two types of dragons. Anyways, would I know about this now that I'm?
So yeah, I mean, there's Bahamut's Claw and Tiamat's Head. Is that the name of that island? I should know this. I made up this.
Anyway,
one.
there's
yeah, Tiamat's Heads.
there's two big dragons. One of them is bad, and one of them we love. Cool.
Oh, sounds good to me.
Fact.
Should also be mentioned that he specified dragons.
Mm-hmm.
Because if you look at the description, you can look at the description of those two islands. I would say that you, as Swan, would probably know that.
Only dragons?
Bahamut's,
Oh, not like followers and shit.
or
Yeah,
like
yeah.
Dragonborn.
Oh, okay, yeah, not dragonborn either. Cool. Yeah, no problem. Wait, are dragonborns?
No.
He
Dragon
meant
and
dragons.
Dragonborn are different. Yeah.
Okay, cool.
Yep.
That'll avoid some future confusions. Because that would not be good.
Koi, if you say dwagon in my chat one more time, I swear to fucking God. Ooh,
So
woo,
you
whatever
have-
you say, Dragon Daddy.
You just beckoned
No,
it,
thank
Dan.
you. No, thank you. So does this technically count as a piece of Ghostmane treasure?
Did this belong to Ghostmane?
I don't
Or
know.
did Ghostmane?
So,
Did
Ghostmane-
Ghostmane belong to it?
Island that she was in.
when they are saying Ghostmane's treasure, they mean the treasure that she stole,
Oh, okay.
Yeah.
like from that big ship. What was it called? Fuck, it's in here somewhere. You know what I mean. That one.
Cool. So we're level 7, correct?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Cool, thanks.
Yippee.
Oh yeah,
Hmm.
also I might need to show you something. I think it probably has something to do with the amulet, but you guys remember how like I'm human, right? You guys would agree with that?
Yeah.
Well, or I was, I guess, before because we died. Anyway, you guys should maybe see this. This happened after the whole amulet thing, and I want to lift my like shirt a little bit to show them like a you can see like a slightly more scalish skin.
Mhm.
Or scale-like.
From the bits of sun
Buddy.
that glimmer off of it, you can see that it almost gives like a golden sheen, just a little bit.
When did this start happening?
Just now.
So,
Oh, like
he said
immediately.
when he did like when the amulet touched him.
Yeah.
So, all right. So let's get this straight. We found a town. They all died because they pissed off a dragon necklace.
Not all of them.
Mm.
People in the field seem to have died, and the fields are now no longer viable.
Can you ask the dragon if they can fix the fields
Well, I can try. So I can
to
certainly
provide
try.
for the
Wait,
common
for a
good
good
of all?
Give me a religion check, Swan.
All right.
We're doing it for a good reason, because it would be to, feed a bunch of other people.
Religion. 12.
Okay, so
Mm-hmm.
Sorry. On the fly things are gonna be tough.
Yeah. Yeah, no. Sadly, because of that one guy that pissed off the dragons, those fields are just fucked forever, guys.
Context: it doesn't seem like he can fix it.
Yeah, he can't really fix it, so
Through some good hard work, can it be fixed?
maybe
Give me a
that's
nature check.
gonna be our job. Or you call
Yeah.
me? Colin?
Colin. He's the one who
Fucking
asked.
sick. -2, baby.
You asked.
Love
13.
nature.
13. It doesn't seem impossible. From what you know, what little you know of farming and fertile ground, doesn't seem impossible.
As far as I understand, I heard of this new thing called biochar. I don't know if you've ever heard of that. It's a good fertilizer for fields.
Oh my god.
Anyway, so how do we proceed here? Do we just tell pirate? Do we tell Captain
we-
Abraham that we found a place safe for pirates?
Should we explore the town a little bit more, see if we can find out anything else?
I suppose
leave?
so.
What's with the look, Dan?
Swan,
That's me.
Swan, do you
You're
know
right.
the info about the person who caused this explosion to happen?
Oh well, I don't think this person was anyone in particular. They just had a really I'd say they were a very greedy men. They
Mhm.
wished for ultimate power in order to get gold and more riches. I don't think they would be someone very important. I'd say mostly someone who made a very big mistake was at the cause of this.
Deadly mistake.
Hmm.
Yeah,
Seems like someone
they
who
were very
fell into
greedy.
power and then
Yeah.
did not follow it to the letter.
They went kaboom.
Hmm. So there were no importance to the town. Hmm.
Are they the reason why the town completely disappeared? Would we be able to think that then, or they
mean-
wouldn't be the reason why?
Farming disappears, can't become self-sustained anymore.
Okay, the whole fields. Like it's affecting
Hmm.
every field there was.
Yeah.
Okay.
Fields have become less fertile, less likely to be worked on. I mean, there could have been other things leading to it. Obviously, like people wouldn't just like up and leave their homes for no reason.
No, I
But-
mean I totally understand. If there's no more fields at all, yeah,
Yeah.
people would
You're
leave.
gonna run
And
out of food really quick.
And then like 45 people died in a fucking explosion. You'd probably be like, you know what?
Let's get out of here.
I'm gonna move to the next town over. Thanks.
Yeah.
Like, you know what? This isn't worth it anymore.
Maybe I'm gonna leave this state. The West Coast has always been calling me.
Taxes here too damn high.
Okay, so I suppose we should do some more looking around. I guess that does make sense.
See what we can find.
Hmm.
You kind of go through the housing district. Like you look in the windows, simple furniture is left behind, nothing big, no riches. Seems like the people who left with a cause, left with a purpose. The first building you run into, though, on the border of the shopping district and the housing district, the tavern, the Ice Patch. As you walk in,
Go
Um, dust is settled across the tabletops and the counters.
Oh, dude, why? Why is he there?
No,
Dust, come on.
shut the fuck up. I like to think he's just doing like your Sea of Thieves pose, but like on a table.
Yeah.
The
Yeah,
yeah.
legs kicking back. And you look around. The place seems to have been in better condition long ago, taking it out of everything and out of all the noticeable things here. There is a skeleton sitting in a bar stool, slumped over, one mug on the table, and a piece of parchment written out, filled with scribbles.
What's it say, Dan?
What's the scribbles say?
Does the skeleton greet me?
The skeleton does not greet you, but as you look at the scribbles,
Howdy,
you
my
see-
name's Patch's former body.
as you look at it, you get the how does it start? The last account of the bartender of the Ice Patch.
Why's everybody writing last accounts? If the fucking thing just exploded.
You wouldn't be thinking about your last accounts. You would be thinking about like leaving. Anyway, continue.
My ship was supposed to be one of the ones not sunk, so that I could leave after packing everything up. I had elected to be the last one here. But instead, they destroyed my vessel. Gone.
Well, I guess. Sorry.
The last bits of non-perishable food have run out. The only thing left is the ale that has gone stale and the rum in the casks in the basement. I will most likely die here. And when I do, I just hope that someone can fix this place. Make it what it used to be. After everyone died in that explosion, it's hard for people to look at this place the same way. We could have kept on going. Could have brought in some druids, could have fixed it up. But to them, it just wasn't worth it. So, this is it. Guess there's nothing left to do but sing a few shanties, have my voice echo across the walls, and drink myself into oblivion.
Oh, sevens.
Yeah, exactly.
Dude died alone.
Fucking rip.
Fucking rip indeed.
Well, so everyone left. That's good to know.
And why the hell did they leave him here? That's what I don't understand.
Why did they leave this poor guy here?
So you can assume that there were probably a bunch of ships here, right?
Mhm.
Enough people died in that field that they probably were just kind of sinking ships in the harbor so that they didn't drift out through the exit, giving away the position of the island or anything like that.
We could have had another ship by now, though.
It's
Good.
crazy. It's crazy they decided to just no one spoke of this.
I don't know. It's just a
But I
little.
mean, it's a good thing.
I suppose it is a good thing that they didn't let anybody know about this place. But all right, so why not this be a new Securidad?
There's no reason. There's no reason not to do it. We should totally just call the
Be
people
worth an
over.
offer.
We should send a message to Captain Abraham to let him know. I believe Tempest was able to do that.
Yep, got the stone
Also-
here. You see he walks in at this point. The rest of the crew has kind of made their way up here, except for the crewmates who are just kind of still milling around the docks, checking stuff out, cleaning up a little bit.
It's also, this is a piece of Captain Ghostmane history, though. This is very important stuff.
Yeah, it
We
is.
might want to, before we announce it to everyone, we might want to check it, let Abraham check it out. And
Let one person, one group of people see it first.
Yeah. Also, we shouldn't bring too much. Pirates coming in and out of a mysterious rock island might be too suspicious. So, how long will it stay hidden? I have no clue.
What? Why don't we? I just had a thought. Captain Ghostman obviously had treasure, right?
Mhm.
And living on an island, constructing a mansion of your own as a pirate, why wouldn't you have some sort of secret vault or something like that?
Well, as long as we do good with that money and don't only try to make ourselves richer, I see no problem with that.
Yeah, I mean, we have to get the treasure anyways from Ghostmane, so maybe there's I don't know, a commemorative coin left behind or something along those lines.
That is true.
Oh. So I think Sid wants to go back to the manor and see if Sid can find a secret vault or secret chambers or whatever, I think Sid's willing to spend some time poring over this building.
Yeah, I think we'll spend
I'd
quite
help.
some time here. Or at like, how many are we thinking, days, or do you think hours?
Probably hours, right?
Yeah. At
Yeah.
least.
Okay.
Yeah, it's not
I'm
a bad
down to
idea.
stick around to try to look around if we find something.
Cue the montage.
Cue the searching montage.
Like people looking behind curtains, people looking, lifting up a couch.
Pulling every book.
Guys just
No, there's
lifting
not
up
a lot
couch
of
with
books.
One hand.
There's no books. There's only
no
one
books.
book.
Pulling every vase you can.
So you guys kind of like just sweep through the house. You get to what looks like the study, which is just below like where the, well, I'll say it's on the 3rd floor, and it kind of has like a similar view to what the tower does, just overlooking the fields and the ocean. The doors are open. There's 2 double doors that lead to a very beautiful balcony. Looking in here, you see charts. You see goods, supplies. This seems to almost be a loot room or a planning room for pirating. In a locked cage to the right side of the room,
It's a dead bird.
you see a mannequin wearing a suit of plate armor.
Wait, so like Skyrim style?
No,
Like Starfield style?
Like how armor would be displayed, I guess.
Yeah.
So similar, but not the exact same.
Okay. So,
as you kind of
did
take a
any
quick
of you
look at
think you
that,
could open this?
as you take a quick peek at that armor, you see that it has the symbol right in the middle of it of the god Torm.
I totally know who that is. I totally read through the. I did. I just forgot a lot of things.
He fell.
Torm is one of the gods who walk above. And is the dwarven god of self-sacrifice. The symbol is a white right gauntlet. Just kind of like this. Like leaning, like back of hand facing you.
Self-sacrifice is a crazy thing. Especially knowing that Ghostmane knew it was her last day.
The last day on this island.
It could.
Correct.
It might not have meant her death specifically.
Guys, we do have to throw out the thought that possibly the Ghostmane isn't dead.
That is true. I had forgotten.
It just said it was her last day on this island.
Wait, what if Ghostmane is Patches?
No,
I don't know about that one.
I see all the internal panic in Dan. There's like little hamsters running on wheels in there that are screaming. Colin figured it out. Ghostmane is Patches.
Oh.
I'm not saying shit. I'm not even gonna react.
You're not reacting is saying volumes.
You not reacting isn't a reaction in all of itself.
Okay.
So, you know.
Sure.
If you said that in character, I was just like, that's really silly. That's ridiculous.
Ridiculous. Yeah, but what is Patches but ridiculous?
I like to think as you guys are talking, Spawn has gone over to the cage, trying to like inspect it, and just like touches the door and it just opens.
Oh, the door just opens?
Yeah.
Yeah, I mean, I'll... What, it's armor?
Plate armor.
You said full plate?
Full plate.
We're keeping it? We're keeping it there?
Bless you.
Can I wear armor? I don't think I can wear armor.
You can't.
No,
wear
you
plate
can't.
armor.
You can't wear it and cast spells.
The only
Yeah.
person in this group who can wear plate armor and use it is Axel.
The person who needs some better armor.
I do.
I can't wait. You're gonna have the
My armor's
fucking
shit.
the self-sacrifice armor, so at any point you can just blow yourself.
Kill yourself.
That one D&D, one Baldur's Gate spell that you have. Suggestion.
Just gale it up.
I
Oh, spoilers!
It's literally like a plot when you meet him, like within like Act 1.
Spoilies.
It's Act 1.
Guys, spoilers.
It's
Damn
Act
it, oh my
1.
God. Anyway.
If you
I
haven't
would
gotten
like
past a
to-
playthrough of Act 1 yet, or have not played Act 1 yet, that's your fault. That's not my fault.
we will make good use of this armor, and I know Rise will be able to do even better now. So this will be helpful for our quest.
As like you kind of check it out, you get that static energy feel.
Yeah.
I don't remember. Armor technically do I have for it? That's what I want to know.
Probably just like chainmail.
Yeah.
Yes. I have chainmail. It's
Um,
not great.
So I'll say you like take some time with this, get used to it. I'll be adding this armor to your character sheet before next week.
Hey.
As you put it on though, and like tighten it up, make sure it fits well. It refits to you.
It doesn't come off.
It
There you go.
refits.
Let's go.
To make sure that it fits
Nice.
perfectly.
It's magic.
And as it does, you hear the most beautiful sound.
Oh boy.
A music note.
Yeah.
And you
Please don't be a
immediately
Juno.
know the name of this item and what it does. So, this is the plate armor of Torm, Defender. You have a +1 bonus to AC while wearing this armor. You must be proficient with heavy armor to attune to this magic item. You gain the protection fighting style while using this armor and do not need a shield to use it.
Nice. That's very nice.
So we can block shit. Yeah.
While also still having hands for stuff.
Ooh, yeah.
Hey yo. Oh my
Um,
God.
and as you hear that beautiful sound of creation, we'll end it there.
Yippee!
Yippee!
Cool stuff happened.
Oh, it's
We did stuff this week, guys.
when, like, you know.
We
you guys
actually
stay
didn't
on
get too
task.
far off track.
I think I detracted more than
Ooh.
you guys did.
I think you did. We did it. Oh my God.
I'm
We
We have
very.
so many magical items. Because I'm gonna have the 2 battle axes that have, or hopefully have the 2 battle axes, one with.
I mean, hey, it's good to
Fire
buff up
and-
your fighters.
Yeah.
I'm gonna take up so much of combat now.
Yeah.
Good.
You get what's the fighting style called?
Protection.
Anyway, it's a cool fighting style. It's really useful.
Yeah, you get condoms now.
Yeah. We can fight, and then Rice can say, "I use protection."
Uh,
And then Dan's gonna say, "Would you like to use protection?" And then Rice will say, "Yes" or "No."
If I say no, you guys will most likely make some kind of joke about that.
so just so you know, protection.
Raw dogging it.
When a creature you can see attacks a target other than you that is within 5 feet of you, you can use your reaction to impose disadvantage on the attack roll. Normally, you must be wielding a shield, but with Defender, you don't.
Yippee!
And it's just react, like it's not short rest based or anything. It's cool. Infinite protection.
I like that. I like it.
I got a cool necklace.
I got fucking custom armor, dude. Your necklace could go off and kill us all at any point.
No, it won't. I swear.
LOL,
Don't fuck
promise.
this up.
Sure.
All right, I'm gonna sign off like while everyone's here. We're just gonna make it nice and simple. This is gonna be the end of this episode of The Naturals. Thank you all so much for watching. Thank you all so much for being here. I'll be live tomorrow with probably Flute and Colin playing the finals.
Yeah.
As always, baby.
Yep, true as always. So come on by tomorrow. It'll be fun. It'll be a good time. Until then, hope you all stay happy, healthy, and safe. And wherever you are in the world, good morning, good afternoon, good night, and goodbye.
Bye-bye.